What's up YouTube, Capital G here, got an absolutely phenomenal duel for you guys to check out. This is probably the most impressive Jack Atlas and or Resonator duel I think that I've ever seen, and that's saying something because I've seen this deck be able to pull off some crazy shit post the Eternity Code cards, and then in Master Rule 5, it's just going to have a completely new ceiling. It's going to be so much better than what the deck currently is, not just because of the synchro summoning, but you can do a lot of things that even I didn't expect you guys will see a lot of them in this duel. By the way, if there are any Yu-Gi-Oh duelists out there main decking Ancient Leaf, I love you. This card is so trolly, but it actually works in this deck. If you guys don't know about Ancient Leaf, you have to have over 9,000 life points to activate the card. You pay 2,000 life points, then you draw 2 cards. But because of Red Resonator and its ability to give you life points, you can actually kind of, you can get over 9,000 pretty easily because you're going to be summoning big 3,000 plus dragon monsters pretty consistently. Anyways, let's go ahead and roll this. I think that the Jack Atlas deck is up first, and not using the normal summon as one of the first 2 summons is kind of nice. Since he has no monsters, special summons the copy of Crimson Resonator, then he can summon the Wild King because he does control another Fiend monster. So, okay, getting basically his Red Rising Dragon for not even using his normal summon seems pretty good. He'll continue to activate the effect of Crimson Resonator, which this card is nuts if you can resolve that effect. It gets you 2 more Resonators from your deck, and at this point, 2 summons equals 4 monsters. Pretty damn solid, if I don't say so myself. He is going to gain those life points. See, when you summon the copy of Red Resonator from your deck off of Crimson Resonator, target your copy of Red Rising Dragon, boom, now you're over 9,000 life points, and you can actually activate this this troll card to get yourself a couple of draws. That's pretty nice. Who needs to play Pot of Desires when you can just play you know, the Ancient Leaf? Anyways, he did summon his Supernova Dragon, and then he got his Red Resonator back on the field. Now it is finally time to use that normal summon, which is going to be one of the best like objective normal summons in the game. Armageddon Knight is still insanely powerful. You could argue, I think, that it's ban worthy, but whatever. He's gonna go into another copy of Red Rising Dragon. He went into Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, and then he synchroed up into Bane. Keep in mind, a lot of these cards, guys, and the reason he's able to spam like this is a lot of these cards are from Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds, or like from the 5Ds era, Star Strike Blast, Absolute Power Force, etc., etc. So there's not a lot of hard once returns on these cards, basically just on the new ones. Anyways, he is going to tribute one of his Resonators with Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, or Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane's effect, to get his Abyss right back from the graveyard. This is a pretty standard play, but he's not done yet. He's not even done, guys. He has the 3 colossal dragons on the field, but he's not done. He's gonna summon the Supe Dust Walker, or as I like to call her, the Supe Bay, and he's going to get 1 more monster from his deck so that he can go for Red Rising Dragon, and of course that gets him to 8, which means he can finish this combo off with another level 8 synchro. And since he does need a little bit of negation, well, he needs more negation. He does have this, but he wants a little more negation. He's going to go for that Void Ogre Dragon. If you guys are wondering, Cap, why doesn't he go for Borreload Savage Dragon? It's because despite the fact that we got 15 monsters almost in the graveyard, we ain't got no stinking links. This is not, the king does not use link monsters. At least he doesn't during his first turn. He only synchro summons. So he's going to go with Sekka. That will almost certainly be negated. Okay, so Void Ogre Dragon's going to eat that up. He'll go for Mathematician. That will be negated as well, and he's going to have to force out the Supernova Dragon one way or another, otherwise he'll just kind of lose to it. So he essentially is going to throw his Nightmare Unicorn at it. He knows that he's going to lose this card, and his opponent will obviously respond since the Supernova Dragon is being targeted. That means that he will banish it. Okay, fair enough, banishes it, but incredibly, Burning Abyss is not out of this duel. He's going to special summon all them BA monsters from the hand, and then he's going to go for his Borreload Dragon. And by the way, I love how this duel, within just 1 turn, this entire duel just boiled down to Dart Dragon monsters on the field. Who has the most Dart Dragon monsters? He's actually going to snatch steal that Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, and it looks like he might be pulling the comeback on the king. Not like this is what you might be thinking, but the king never gives up. He's going to activate the Wild King's effect. He's going to search out a copy of his Crimson Resonator. He did actually just draw a new card. It's supposed to be an Infernoid card, but it's not actually good in Infernoids. It's actually better in just Fiend decks. It will be negated by the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, but guess what? There ain't no hard once per turns on these freaking cards. He says, no problem, Cap. I'll just activate Wild King again and get myself another search. You accomplished nothing, you fool. He will summon the Red Resonator to get some life points, and then he goes for the Crystron Needle Fiber. The king does know how to link summon, guys. I lied. He just doesn't link summon in his first turn. First turn, synchro summoning. Second turn, link summoning. He's gonna drop the copy of, or he's gonna drop his Arrival Cyber Static Nister. This is probably enough to already get him home, because this can just pop cards on your opponent's side of the field indiscriminately. But you guys might be thinking, okay, that's pretty spicy. What else you got, Cap? What else do we got? We got even more link summoning. The king knows how to link summon, guys. Despite not being in Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns, he still knows how to link summon. He has mastered the mechanic, and he's gonna go for Appaloosa, but he's still not done. He's still gonna keep activating those Red Rising Dragons, and he's going to say, give me my damn dragon monster back. I'm gonna go for Boiler Dragon so I can take your Boiler Dragon, which means that I can get my dragon back. And he's gonna kill him with that Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Probably that, you know, his opponent was so uncourteous to try to steal. Actually, he's going to attack him with the Arrival Cyber Static Nister, and that is going to end the game because this guy has 5,000 attack. Plus, he still had a Paloosa that could attack as well. So despite all those big monsters being on the field, it's actually a random Cybers. Like, I like how a duel with nothing but Dart Dragons kind of dominating ended up kind of coming down to random Cybers Link 6 monster actually, doing or delivering the finishing blow. Anyways, let's pause for one quick second and let's see how the King's deck list looks. Okay, so this is what the deck looks like on paper. I didn't expect to see 3 copies of Ancient Leaf, but I guess if you're going to run the card, why not max out on it and try to ensure that you hit it in your first turn? We did see him resolve the effect of Red Resonator multiple times in that duel, although it is a hard once per turn on that effect, but you should be able to resolve it, especially if you're using Crimson Resonator, because you're going to pull this from the deck and you're going to target your Red Resonator, and you should always have over 9,000 life points at that point. The rest of the deck is a whole lot of Resonators, and then obviously you're going to use your other kind of like Jack Atlas cards, your Wandering King, and then your Red Sprinter. These cards I hadn't seen in the Jack Atlas strategy before, but I guess it can be included in there. And then Armageddon Knight's always kind of like a strong normal summon. This should actually be near her. There we go. The rest of the spells are just kind of like standard. You're always going to run Resonator Call and a Resonator deck. Same thing goes with Command Resonator, and I think it's interesting to also see Void Calamity. I think that this card, like, it's not actually good in Infernoids, but I guess if you're playing a deck that does need to kind of set up the graveyard, and it is obviously like primarily Fiend base as the Resonator strategy is, then I guess that this could work. I don't know if you need to run 3 copies, but I guess the thought process with this deck is you need to see these cards, so just max out on them. Anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy the duel. If you did, give a video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on the notification bell for daily videos.